There could be a lot of good things that my wife and I will decide we may want to do with that sort of good fortune we've had at that point in my life. But that's, everybody's in a different life stage and doing different things.
Yeah. Looking at how you work with Microsoft and they're doing good, how much does Microsoft do, and what will you do? How much will how much will you use the Microsoft platform to do good in the world? Do you believe in corporate social responsibility and so on? I know you do because I see it on your webpage, but give us a flavor.
I think corporations have multiple responsibilities. And the truth is, you need to find things that intersect those. You have responsibility to employees, you have responsibilities to customers, you've got responsibility to shareholders, you have responsibility to society. If you said, hey, look, Microsoft, you could make big donations and contributions to healthcare in rural Africa, I'd say that's inappropriate. It does not fit with our shareholder and social needs. If you say, hey, Microsoft, why don't you help work on the problem of digital literacy and the digital divide, I say that is a social cause that intersects our shareholders' interest. Let's go do it. But for us to pick a given social cause, the arts or opera, we should just, if we're going to spend that money on that kind of stuff, we should just give it to our shareholders and let our shareholders distribute it to the charities that are of interest to them. So I think we have a social responsibility, but we have to make it dovetail and intersect. So we let our employees, we have a program in the U.S. and in other parts of the world where employees can give money and we'll match some of the money that they give. We do that in the U.S. It's a practice. I actually don't know whether we do it in our Swedish stuff, but I'm sure I'm going to find out right after this from the many Microsoft employees here in the room. But I think that's a good thing, because then the employees are directing the charitable giving, and it's a benefit to the employees. So you've got to make your social responsibility aligned with shareholder responsibility, customer and employee.
I think a lot of people in the audience are getting excited and ask their own questions. So we'll move over to more Microsoft-related, or strictly Microsoft-related questions, and I just would like the audience to stay within kind of the areas that I suggest. And the first one will be culture, and then very sort of local issues like, let's say, detailed issues like software releases or the EU ruling on Microsoft or whatever. We can take that on the panel later. Now, on culture, you are extremely intense. We've all seen the video when you love the company. We would like to see it here, but maybe you won't offer us it. We remember it.
No, you have to really want it. Yes, please. That's how you really want it.
So you are intense, but you're also kind of a genius. You have sort of the highest grade possible, everything correct on the map.